On August 11, 2001, Denver announced the opening of a new stadium. But this was no ordinary stadium. It's a venue that holds a record that will make rivals gasp for breath. And trust me, I'm not just saying that as a cliche. Known for its rich cuisine, stunning music performances, and a healthy lifestyle, Denver has yet another feature: altitude. Not exactly an ideal trait for sports, with its stunning architecture, some of the most advanced acoustics in the world, and an electrifying atmosphere. Empower Field at Mile High has it all, except one thing: air. Perched a mile above sea level, it is the highest stadium in the NFL, a significant advantage for the home team. So, take a deep breath, because this is the story of how the airless Empower Field at Mile High was built. Before Empower Field at Mile High became one of the toughest venues in the NFL, Denver had a different kind of football fortress. The original Mile High Stadium, initially known as Bear Stadium, was never built for football at all. Opened in 1948 primarily for the Denver Bears, a minor league baseball team, when the Denver Broncos arrived, it had to be quickly modified to host professional football. It was renamed Mile High Stadium in 1968. Mile High Stadium's defining feature was its incredibly steep, double-tiered seating, which kept fans right on top of the action. This design, combined with Denver's passionate fan base, created one of the loudest atmospheres in the NFL. Engineers later expanded the stadium multiple times, including a famous movable east grandstand, an unusual engineering feat that allowed for seating adjustments between baseball and football games. This mechanism, rare in stadiums of its kind, was a precursor to modern multi-purpose venue designs. But by the 1990s, the stadium's limitations were glaring. It lacked the luxury suites, modern concourses, and revenue-generating amenities that newer stadiums boasted. Its infrastructure was deteriorating, and despite several renovations, the old concrete structure couldn't keep up with modern standards. The Broncos needed a new home. The architectural firm HNTB, known for its work on major sports venues, was brought in to lead the project. One of their primary goals was to replicate the intimidating, high-decibel experience of Mile High Stadium. To do this, engineers analyzed the old stadium's acoustics, mapping how sound traveled through the stands. The solution? Steeply tiered seating and a partially enclosed horseshoe design, amplifying crowd noise to near-deafening levels. But this wasn't just about creating a better experience for fans. Denver's new stadium needed to be a modern, world-class facility that could rival the cutting-edge stadiums being built around the country. Denver wanted to compete, and they had one feature no other stadium could replicate: altitude. At 5,280 feet above sea level, exactly 1 mile, this new stadium would be a physiological challenge for visiting teams. The thinner air meant less oxygen, faster ball movement, and increased fatigue.
They'll have a higher heart rate for the same amount of work they would have at sea level. Their respiration, or how frequently they're breathing, is increased, and their ability to recover from a higher intensity exercise is compromised.
Factors that would make the Broncos' home field advantage even stronger. Would this modern high-altitude coliseum live up to the legend of its predecessor? The answer lay in the construction. When construction on Empower Field began in August 1999, engineers faced a complex logistical challenge: building a massive stadium on a constrained site next to the old Mile High. To maximize efficiency, crews relied on a just-in-time delivery system, where steel, concrete, and other materials were transported only when needed, minimizing storage issues and keeping the site organized. This level of precision was crucial for a project that required 12,000 tons of steel and 144,000 bricks to complete. One of the stadium's biggest engineering breakthroughs was its post-tensioned concrete system, a technique that uses high-strength steel cables embedded in concrete to increase durability and reduce weight. This method allowed for wider column spans, creating open concourses and unobstructed sightlines, a major improvement over the old stadium. This innovative approach utilized 700,000 pounds of post-tensioning material and 1,750 tons of rebar, resulting in approximately $2 million in construction cost savings. One of the toughest engineering feats of the project was constructing the upper deck. supported by massive raker frames made of thick steel plates, some with flanges up to 2 inches thick to bear the stadium's immense weight. These towering supports, stretching over 50 feet long and weighing several tons, had to be hoisted into place with tower cranes soaring 250 feet high, nearly as tall as a 25-story building. Precision was key, as each beam played a critical role in creating the stadium's steep, noise-amplifying seating bowl, ensuring fans remained right on top of the action. At 5,280 feet above sea level, grass struggles to grow due to lower oxygen levels and harsh winters. Some stadiums, like Arizona's State Farm Stadium, use a retractable field that moves in and out of the stadium to maximize sunlight. Denver, however, took a different approach. They installed a high-tech, hybrid grass system, reinforced with artificial fibers to improve durability, similar to the Deso Grassmaster used at Wembley Stadium. Beneath the field, a subterranean heating system ensures the turf remains playable even in frigid winter temperatures, keeping the surface pristine throughout the season. When the stadium first opened, it featured an impressive video board for its time. In 2013, the Broncos invested in a significant upgrade, installing a new high-definition LED video board in the south end zone that was 3 times larger than the original, enhancing the visual experience for fans. A loud crowd is one thing, but sound quality matters too. The stadium's immersive audio system, upgraded in 2013, features over 500 high-powered speakers. These high-powered speakers were strategically placed to deliver immersive theater-quality audio, allowing fans to experience every detail of the game, from the crunch of tackles to the roar of the crowd. This system was specifically engineered for sports environments, enhancing the overall fan experience. While Empower Field at Mile High is a nightmare for visiting teams, it delivers a top-tier experience for fans. With 144 luxury suites and 8,200 club seats, it offers padded seating, upscale lounges, and premium refreshments, making game day as comfortable as it is thrilling. Wide, open concourses keep 76,125 fans moving smoothly, reducing congestion and wait times. The construction of Empower Field was completed on time and within budget. By August 11, 2001, it was officially open, with the Broncos playing their first regular season game there on September 10, 2001. Over the years, the stadium saw several upgrades to enhance the fan experience and modernize its facilities. In addition to the previously mentioned audio system and video board upgrades in 2013, the stadium received more improvements. The suites were modernized to enhance the premium experience, and the Bud Light Champions Club in the North End Zone was added, offering a lounge with impressive views of the field and Denver skyline. The Ring of Fame Plaza was also built, featuring life-size statues and digital displays that celebrate the Broncos legends who shaped the franchise. In 2023, the stadium underwent its most significant renovation yet, a $100 million transformation designed to elevate technology, comfort, and entertainment. The South End Zone video board expanded by 70%, now standing at 72 feet tall and 225 feet wide, roughly as wide as the wingspan of a Boeing 747, making it the 5th largest in the NFL and delivering 4K HDR resolution for unmatched clarity. Luxury suites and hospitality spaces were modernized, introducing the Breckenridge Bourbon Club, an exclusive high-end lounge experience. The Broncos team store was overhauled, offering a larger, more immersive shopping space, while concessions were upgraded with a wider selection of food and drinks to enhance game day dining. These renovations cemented Empower Field's status as a cutting-edge, world-class stadium, blending its storied past with a bold, modern future. From its ambitious beginnings to its latest high-tech transformation, Empower Field at Mile High has continuously evolved, ensuring it remains one of the most electrifying stadiums in the NFL.
Want to watch the game. Our fans love the game. They want to get out of their seat. They want to get their Coke. They want to get their Budweiser, and they want to get back to their seats. And so some of the technology that we've installed is going to help them get back to the seat.
But while the stadium was an engineering success, how did it hold up over time? Did it truly preserve the home field advantage that made the original Mile High so feared? And what did the future hold for this Denver landmark? The answers came in the years that followed. When Empower Field at Mile High opened in 2001, there was a clear expectation. It should not only serve as the Broncos' new home, but become a cornerstone of sports, entertainment, and revenue for years to come. 2 decades later, the results speak for themselves. The stadium was constructed at a cost of approximately $400 million, $750 million in today's dollars, with funding sourced through a combination of public and private contributions. A significant portion of the financing came from a 0.1% sales tax increase approved by voters in 1998, which was implemented across 6 counties in the Denver metropolitan area. This tax was initially established in 1990 to fund Coors Field and was extended to support the new stadium project. The Denver Broncos organization contributed 25% of the construction costs, while the remaining 75% was covered by public funding managed by the Metropolitan Football Stadium District, MFSD. The economic impact of the stadium soon became undeniable, generating millions in annual revenue, driving tourism, and creating thousands of jobs. It now contributes approximately $400 million annually to the state's economy. Beyond football, it has become a multi-purpose venue, hosting concerts, international soccer matches, and major global events, including the upcoming 2026 FIFA World Cup. One of the biggest concerns was whether the intimidating mile-high Magic would survive the transition. The answer? A resounding yes. The stadium's steep seating and natural acoustics ensure that crowd noise remains deafening, keeping its reputation as one of the most challenging places to play. Denver's elevation continues to impact the game. Players struggle with the altitude, while kickers take advantage of the thin air for record-breaking field goals. But stadium lifespans are shrinking. Many venues see major renovations or even replacement after 25 to 30 years, and discussions about the future of Empower Field are already underway. The Broncos' new ownership group has hinted at further upgrades, or possibly an entirely new stadium. If that happens, will Denver hold on to its historic mile-high identity, or is the next evolution already on the horizon? One thing is certain, the NFL's highest battlefield has left its mark. But how much longer will it stand? The answer may come sooner than we think. Ready to be amazed by the next groundbreaking construction project? Click on the video now and dive into a world where engineering and imagination collide. See you there!